Gonna be a short walk today. It is about 0 degrees. I think it went up to 4 today. Excuse me. So, Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas to everyone. I just thought I would get out, get a few blocks in underneath me at least. I did vacuum, so that does count as some exercise, right? Don't do that every day. And we got kids coming over for dinner tonight. And so I just wanted to get this out of the way before I need to start cooking. Pretty calm and quiet in the neighborhood today around 4 in the afternoon. I was thinking about Christmas when I was a kid, and all the times would be awake just about all night listening for Santa. And I remember sneaking downstairs in the middle of the night. I think one year I got a little pedal car. Can't remember how long ago that was or how young I was. I seem to think I was like preschool, so 4, and was uber excited about that. With my kids, it was kind of strange. We practically had to wake them up Christmas morning to open presents, even when they were little kids. Whew, just went down hard on my ass that time. I guess I'm not being mindful enough. I was just hoofing it along and feet went out from underneath me. Phone didn't break though, so that's more important than my ass. That's our house there. You can see the Christmas tree in the window. Ever noticed how much higher our house was? I shouldn't say that. I have noticed how much higher our house is than everyone else's because of the 9-foot ceilings in the living room. It seems to make our house and roof susceptible to more of the weather that blows through because of it. Just kind of doing half an acreage walk today. Still pretty quiet around. I was just reminiscing about this year and thinking about what all had happened. And there was certainly some positive, good things that happened, but just as many low points and bad times that happened this year. So not really a year to say was the greatest, but every year that you're around, I guess, is a good thing. I was also thinking about Christmas and traditions and the stress it puts on people to have to do things that they may or may not want to do. And traditions are great. Humans are creature of habit, so we like to know that every year this is going to happen, or every holiday this is going to be done and that's going to happen. We're going to do this and we're going to go there. But I just think of the additional stress that adds to people's lives. I mean, there's certain level of obligation too, where you need to do things in support of your family and stuff. But I'm not sure why Christmas is so looked forward to when there's so much stress that seems to be coupled with it as well. don't forget there's always time to make new traditions as well. I look at Christmases over my life, and there's been many different ways that I've celebrated, whether it be with family or friends or whatever. And I guess I'm not one to just want to be locked into the same thing every year, especially if you're not enjoying it. So keep it fresh, folks. You don't always have to do the same thing over and over again. People love to get their car washed for Christmas. Roads are so sloppy though, it's barely even worth it. But at some point you got to get the old grime off of it to start making new grime. And hey, look, they finally cleared the sidewalk. I didn't have to make any Karen-like phone calls to get it done. And with tradition, back to that topic, for the last few years we've had our kids over Christmas Eve, and we've enjoyed that for sure. And we don't see them very often, so it's always good to be able to feed them once again, and hopefully they don't feel stressed or obligated about having to come over. But you never know when that's going to change too. Somebody gets married or has different family obligations with a relationship or something, and have to, they have to at least see their family during the holidays or something like that. So you can't always be rigid and it has to be this way. You like to have it a certain way, but you're not always going to get the way you want. And you have to kind of go with the flow so that the thought of a change in tradition doesn't make your mind explode. I have again eaten up the daylight. Looks like Frosty's had a few too many already. Okay, Google said I did 3.4 kilometers, and the Runkeeper app said 3.6. So there you go. Google has been robbing me of some of the milers that I've gone. That's okay. I'll make it up. Till the next one.